Well, I feel like I grow as a person when I'm here because it's just, you're in community almost 24/7, and so you don't have time to dwell on all the negative because you're with family, with friends, with loved ones. Just here to have fun and just join in fellowship and community.
I've developed a better understanding of myself as well as learning about other situations and equality. This week has also given me a chance to hang out with my friends and be a little more loose and let go of whatever is back at home. We're really welcoming here and it's really nice.
So in my past 4 years of Youth Forum's really given me confidence that I have been struggling to find in myself at home. Like here at Youth Forum, I'm up at the front, dancing like crazy, don't care what anyone thinks, and it's amazing that I get this opportunity to just be myself and grow as a person with all my friends surrounding me.
Okay, so how do you see yourself blooming at Youth Forum?
Well, all of the youth events I've been to before, I've known everyone and like I brought someone with me. And so this was the first time where I was like a little bit nervous, not knowing if I was like gonna make connections with people. But I found it really easy to make a whole bunch of friends. It's been a fun time.
This weekend at Youth Forum, I've gotten to take on a lot of leadership opportunities that I have never taken on before, and so I've really kind of come into this different role because I've been to a lot of youth forums at this point and I've learned a lot about myself, and I think it's really exciting and interesting to think of the trajectory of my experience here. And at this point I've really become a lot more of this version of myself that I want to be, and I think that that experience has really helped me bloom at Youth Forum.
My first year at Youth Forum, I had been to other youth retreats, and they were high energy and lots of crazy things, and it was all about being as confident as you can be. But I keep coming back to this because this is about finding who you are, being true to yourself, and loving everyone. Finding who people are through God's eyes and loving them for that.
Well, everybody here has been like so welcoming that they don't care if you like look funny or you act differently. Like they just accept you with open arms. So I feel like I've been more confident with myself, like the way I look, the way I act, because everybody like enjoys it. It doesn't matter what you are or who you are. You are accepted.
This is really my first time at Youth Forum. Like I don't usually do church events, but like I bloom more here than I actually have at different camps, which is nice, and I feel like I expanded my horizons. I think I've become a better person.
I think that through Pam Rocker's talks, I think I've kind of grown a greater acceptance for myself and knowing that God loves me and that's okay and that I matter, and that's been a really big thing for me because I've been dealing with some mental health issues, so hearing that just gives me, well, affirms me, and that's one of the big themes of this weekend.
The thing I really notice is that Youth Forum really honors youth. And it seems like a really simple thing to say, but I think a lot of institutions or organizations basically sort of plan things for youth to sort of do, whereas Youth Forum really asks youth to lead, which is exactly what we need. And so during my time here, I've really seen how youth do take the lead, and we need them to, because there's a lot of changes that are happening, not only in the United Church, but also in the world. And we need these young people who are full of imagination and creativity and anger and gratitude to do the things that they're called to do. And so it's been amazing to see how they have really sort of taken that up and taken it seriously, not only to have fun, but also to really understand what their faith means and how their faith calls them to be people in the world who make a difference.
I see myself blooming because we open up to a lot of topics that I haven't learned in school or haven't talked to with other people, for they don't feel comfortable or I don't feel comfortable talking to them. And it's like, it's really open and you learn a lot of different things with it.
So last year at Youth Forum, it was my first year, so I was like kind of shy. But this year, like I've seen myself come
out of my shell, and like I've been having a lot more fun and just being myself and like just blooming.
I think it's really helped me like relax from like life and just it's just like a break. It's nice.
This is my first youth forum, and I just find like it's a lot of really honest, open, accepting conversations, and everyone's opinion is like mattering, and it's just like really open. So I feel like I'm really growing as a person because of the openness and honesty of it all.
There is so much blooming. There's so much excitement for this church. There's so much hope for the United Church of Canada, and there's so much energy. These young folks want to make a difference, and they're striving to find their place and to find their voice. One of my jobs as president of London Conference is to empower them to do that and to facilitate their ability to do that. That would be my prayer for these young people. We are so blessed to have them. They are just bringing creativity beyond measure.
How have you been recognizing yourself blooming at Youth Forum?
I've definitely been putting myself out there with everything this weekend. I've done a lot more speaking about myself, about things I care about than I've done at any other youth event before, and it's just been really, I've seen myself become the person I've always wanted to be a little bit more, so it's awesome.